there's one guy who should write a book about the Calgary Flames, it's this guy, George Johnson. Now you have, which is great. You've been covering the Flames for 33 years? Is that correct?
Just 34th.
34th year. Okay.
Yeah,
the book is called 100 Things Flames Fans Should Know and Do Before They Die. And so why did you decide to write this then?
Well, it's a series of books out of a sports publishing company in Chicago called Triumph. And basically, when I got the sort of the parameters of it, I thought, hey, this is going to be a nostalgia tour for me. I mean, you know, I'm getting to be on the shady side of the hill now, so I thought, you know, I might as well get down all the great memories that I have over 34 years of going to the Czech Republic and the Soviet Union. You know, having the game in Japan where they played in an old Olympic-size swimming pool with a 3-meter board at the end of it. You know, and all the great personalities and moments over the years of the Flames. So for me, it was wonderful. It was just a dip back into time. One
of the big personalities, of course, is Theo Fleury, and we're going to roll the video here. Theo scoring the goal and that celebration that everyone loves when he's just sliding across the ice. Tell us about this.
Well, it's really weird because, you know, as Theo said, and he was very nice. He wrote the foreword for the book.
Yeah. Look at that.
You know, he's just, and down he goes, and there goes Dylan Dyke. But as he said, you know, we lost that series. People forget we lost that series in '91. He said, but everybody has a defining moment if you last long enough. And you can watch Hockey Night in Canada till the end of eternity. When playoffs start, we're going to see that one.
No kidding, right? Another goal that everyone loves to watch, of course, is Lanny McDonald's cup-winning goal.
Yeah, it was the cup win.
And then there we go.
Wait a sec. I will correct you.
Oh, is it a game before the win?
No, it was not the cup-winning goal. Everybody assumes it was because it was so. Doug Gilmour scored the cup-winning goal. That was a 2-1 go-ahead goal. Gilmour scored after it was 2-2 to make it 3-2, and then Dougie put one in an empty net in Montreal on May 25th, '89 to win the cup. And
win the cup.
But people forget about that year. It was a very difficult year because Lanny wasn't playing all the time.
Yeah.
And they slotted him back in for Game 6 going into the, you know, the cathedral of the game, the Montreal Forum, and you could not have.
Of course.
We all hope that we leave our job like Lanny McDonald.
No
we won't, but we hope we do.
Another guy that I want to talk about, we're fast-forwarding to the 2004 playoff cup run, Martin Jelena, the Eliminator. We're not going to show the goal that was a goal that was called a non-goal, and the Flames should have won. But this is the one against Vancouver, and you said that this was very significant because it started everything that year.
It did, and the funny thing was the Canucks, it was Game 7 at the old Pacific Coliseum, and the Canucks actually tied the game in the last minute after Jerome McGinley stepped on his stick and fell down. And they scored it. So the Flames go into the room having given up the tying goal in the last minute. And I remember Marty was saying, Jerome just said, you know what, if we could have said at the start of the series we'd be down to Game 7 with the Vancouver Canucks going to overtime, we'd have taken it. And then Marty scored his first of 3 series-winning overtime goals.
Detroit,
and San Jose. And he was just off. And it was an amazing run and wonderful to watch. And he is just still a great guy.
Lots of stories in this book. Jerome McGinley, the 04 Cup run, Jelena, all kinds of guys. Mike Commodore and his hair. George is signing books. There's 2 chances for you to get the book signed by George. Owl's Nest on Thursday, the 26th of October at 7, and then Indigo in Dalhousie on Friday, the 27th at 7 p.m. So go check it out, buy the book. 100 Things Flames Fans Should Know and Do Before They Die. George,
always a pleasure
to pick your brain about some hockey memories.